King of the slick up. Hey, call me Lord of the Chain, God of the wristwatch. Fashion be your movie.
Them. Next up, we have the only 2-on-2 across the 2-day event. We have Chef Trez and Nunn versus Flair Soul and Foot.
Wow. Dog, this is a
Now,
Maryland card, first of all. Every battle has a Maryland nigga on it.
KMM.
Number two, I don't know how fair this is. I don't know Trez and Nunn relationship. They didn't seem to have one prior to their battle, other than, of course, co-workers and shit like that. Now, of course, they both professional battle rappers, and they both a little bit more well-known, and that would matter everywhere except for the DMV, where these are two niggas that are on fire representing the DMV, and they're very, very capable. I got them shaking this mother, and they're very creative. Foots is a motherfucking comedian and a performer. It's crazy to say, but this might be an uphill battle for Nunn and Chef Trez in this specific setting. I think this. Now they're very capable. They're very, very trained. They've been here before. I can say a million good things about them. But momentum is a major key. When both sides are skilled, and we looking at the momentum is definitely on this side of the court. I got some Flair and Foots, man.
And talking about momentum, the momentum going into this, Chef Trez and Nunn just battled and had kind of the most lackluster battle on the card. It didn't deliver in the way that people thought it might. There was a lot of clowning and joking. Yes, you, Mr. President. I do think they are.
Mr. President. She's still kind of nigga, Mr. President.
I do think they are fairly close. I get that impression, or not fairly close, but I do think they're cool. I do think there's some chemistry there. I think because they're both. They're both Carolinas. I think
Trez is Atlanta. Nunn is Georgia. Trez is Atlanta. Nunn is Carolina.
Carolinas. Okay. Why did I think Trez was Carolinas as well? I'm confusing Trez with Chaos. Chaos. No, that's what that is. But I think they do have some chemistry. But like I say, some chemistry. What Foots and Flair Soul have is amazing chemistry. They have amazing, like you pointed out, so creative, so explosive together. They are electrifying. Like I first saw them versus Prep and Jade Dennis, and my goodness, as a 2-on-2, they are so in sync. They feed off each other. The energy they admit, like in that room, like you say, I think it might well be a bit of an uphill struggle for Chef Trez and Nunn. However, they do have that we've got to prove factor, chip on their shoulder factor, and that going into a battle can be, a huge motivating factor to drive excellence. So I hope they do really well and make it debatable, but Foots and Soul, like, they are coming to really make an impression as a 2-on-2 as well. So
and something I thought about, my bad, Swift, and you probably gonna mention this. Matter of fact, go ahead, let me see if you gonna mention it first.
Nah, go ahead
24-0 Cowboys up. That's what I wanted to say. What's up? Who's gonna do the rebuttals for Nunn and Trez? Are they gonna say you get this round, I get this round? Are they gonna do 6 of them things? That and that's a momentum switcher. So I thought about that after I was talking. I was like, damn, that's actually I had to mention that for real.
Yeah, I was gonna say that too.
That's why I thought I've had a feeling you was gonna say it though.
Even though Foots and Flair got, ultimate chemistry, even though they both fire individually and collectively, they don't do rebuttals. So they would be relying on just their material at this point, which no doubt in my mind is going to be crazy fire. Mm-hmm. But I mean, that momentum could be taken away from you with just one rebuttal. And Trez known for 3 of them things, and Nunn getting his rebuttal back sometimes too. So if they come with fire written shit already and could do a rebuttal or 2 every round, then, it could be a very interesting battle. But, no doubt I'm going with Maryland and DC on this one. Believe that.
Yeah. That rebuttal shit. And, man, dog, I watched a Prep versus BA. If y'all get a chance, check that joint out. If you got time though,
Oh, yeah.
because they was gassing
I
the
saw
shit
that.
out. BA, this nigga rapped for 23 minutes. He's fire. He's fire. But he was home and it was gassing him. Prep rap for all of 8 minutes, and this is with crowd reaction. But that nigga had 3 rebuttals at the beginning, and it felt like he won the whole motherfucking battle based off that. Henny really had us fooled. Hey, Black, I'm trying to catch up with you, man. Shake my hand, sir. Nah, but check that battle out, Prep versus BA. The 3 rebuttals at the beginning kind of overshadowed BA's whole 23-minute round, and it was a great round. You know what I mean? So I'm just saying we could see some of that momentum shifting with this 2-on-2 right here. You know what I mean?
That's a great point. That is a great point. That
That's
rebuttal
the jump.
factor.
That's the jump where Prep said the minor issues.
The minor threat.
I saw that clip.
Minor threat.
Yeah, yeah, I saw that too.
Yeah, that was in Miami. They was going crazy. What's the next battle though?
Okay, next up we got the next card.
Oh, for real? That was it?
Man, we did the whole card.
You say that was
Okay,
it? Like
bet,
that wasn't
bet.
6 fire battles. Wow,
no,
the
that was it. It just
entitlement of the battle rap
we
community. They're
was
just never satisfied. This is a problem with battle rap.
You know me,
This
man.
is a problem with battle rap nowadays.
I definitely need at least one more on this event right here with my name on it. So yeah.
I needed one more. That's a fact. I did need one more too. So,
Yeah.
Hey, boss man, yeah, he got braids, boss.
Niggas
man.
is outraged over the head, man. I got French braids. They call French braids. That's what it say on the price list. So that's what they call.
Wait till I pop out with these dreads.
I'm
This gonna be a
fancy,
problem.
nigga. You got French locks, nigga. What's up? You know what I mean?
I'm getting dreads next week.
All right, day 2. Let's get it. Hold on, let me change the topic.
Well,
Day one.
we just did day 2. That was a day 2 card. Now we have day 1.
Day 1, let's get it.
Oh my God, hey Slim, all of these matches on both of these days. Hey Mo, listen.
Yo, when that shit just flashed on the screen, I see Hustle versus Myverse. Oh man, this about to get crazy.
That's great.
Let's go.
Beautiful battle right now.
Lil Brown, neither one is on caffeine, but if you inbox me on Twitter, I might got a little bootleg for you, little live stream, you know what I mean? What's up, Jen? Let's go.
Oh yeah.
Okay,
Let's start. We'll do the same again. We'll start bottom right with Qleen versus Ace Amin. Talk to me.
Murder. Hey man, hey Slim. Ace and Murder battle, Slim, was so crazy. Like,
you know what I don't like about you, dog. You know I don't like about you, dog. How you say it? You know I don't like about you, dog.
I don't like about you, dog.
Yo,
hey, but shout out QP though, or Qleen, or whatever you like to call yourself nowadays. This is gonna be one of them ones because, like I said, QP got the ability to kind of diminish or make people forget about, you know what I'm saying, his opponent rapping a 2-3 minute round by telling a joke or doing a rebuttal or whatever, man. Listen, man. I got Merlin, man. I got Merlin convincingly, man. Shout out Ace.
I say this battle has been booked, and I know that Ace is excited. This isn't one of them 2-week prep.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I know that Ace is excited about this. I know he's, you know what I mean, all that. So I'm happy for this battle. I think the QP has become, the return of QP has become, he don't necessarily have to win. You got to beat him because he's going to reach his level. He's going to do what he do and make his motherfucking fans happy. And he's going to reach his level. And you're going to have to beat that. You know what I mean? But he comfortable. He comfortable making it a great battle regardless, I feel like. And I think that's what we're going to get. And Ace is going to either rise or fall to that occasion. But I got him rising to it, especially at home. You know what I mean? In a sense, it's VA, but it's DMV. Hometown crowd, hometown love. I think QP going to come in there and fight and remind us who the fuck he is. And I think that Ace know what he got to do right now. I feel like, and I'm going to take it even further, I feel like both of these individuals should be further in their career. QP should be mentioned with the legends right now, and Ace should be mentioned with the Tworks, the Easies, the Geechees. He should be in that bracket because when he hit big. You know what I mean? When he hit the scene, he hit big. You know what I mean? So at the end of the day, neither one of these niggas can afford to sleep on their legacy. Any battle, especially not a URL battle. You know what I mean? So I'm rooting for both of these niggas to be A1 in this motherfucker. And I got Ace Amin pulling off the win at home.
That was a hell of
Super
a
excited me for that
yeah.
as well. I was
I don't
excited.
know what else to say after that.
That's a fact, though.
Yeah, no, I totally agree with everything you just said there. I think Ace is one of the most skilled battle rappers. When he's on form, he's so I've used this word too many times already. Dynamic, but like he does a lot, like with his
Yeah,
cadence, with his flow, like his intricacy of his writing. Like he's one of my favorites when he is on, and I feel like he needs, and he probably knows this more than anybody. He needs a run of consistency. Like he
Yes.
needs clean, solid performances.
Yes.
We know the writing is there, so I'm very pleased you're saying this has been booked from a long time. He's had time to memorize and to lock that shit in, because I think he really needs a run of consistency, because he should be up there with those of his class, he should be. I've got him I've got him taking this one. But I agree with what you say about Qleen. He doesn't, like, you have to beat him. You have to take it
yeah.
from him, because he's going to do what's expected of him. And I got Ace on this one.
Shout out Britt say wow. She said Ace pen fire. Yeah, I mean, but that if factor, that's not the word she used, but the comment disappeared. I believe she said cleanliness.
Cleanliness.
You know what I mean? The cleanliness, yeah, and that's a fact.
Yeah.
BC3 Amazing said, if Ace can continue to be consistent, I'll be ready to see Ace versus B Dot. You know, we gotta get B Dot back first.
Yeah,
we gotta find B Dot.
Yeah, man, for sure. Wherever he at, I hope he doing well though. Real shit. Who else we got?
Yeah, we have next up Don Lady versus Jade. Salute the lady.
This an aggressive ass female battle.
Yes.
Let's kick it to the lady. Let's kick it to the lady for the ladies real quick.
I love this one. Don Lady is back, and Jade, I think, is kind of redefining perception around her. Her performances are being talked about. Her aggression in the ring is kind of the focus. That's
the ring. I love
that's
that you said
the focus. People are really, paying attention to how talented she is. I think, it's dope again that we've got ladies on this card. We don't need separate lady events. We really don't. These ladies are fire. You can put them in, and on these, you can have co-ed cards, and they be fire. So I'm hesitant to predict a winner. I'm gonna go Jade with the edge, but I think Don Lady, like, she's back with a point to prove, so she's not. I don't know how much Jade's hunger right now is kind of gonna. Yeah, I've got Jade with an edge, but I think Don Lady can take it if Jade doesn't reach her full potential in this.
Man, listen, I got Jade, right? Nah, listen, Jade.
No, Mello said, "Don't kill me." I thought they was the same person.
Oh nah, on that, because they both can fight, so don't do that.
These artifacts, what's up?
So, nah, but listen, I got Jade, man, coming off the official battle. Who else she battled at OSBL? She did the 2-on-2 with Steams and Jazz and Lou, and then she battled somebody else. She battled Farrah? Was it Farrah she battled? Anyway, but just being consistent, man, from the We Go Hard days all the way up to now, and with her being sick of battle rap at one point because she wasn't getting the recognition or the looks.
She just battled official too.
Yeah. So I mean, I think her momentum, her consistency, her everything that she got going for her right now is you know what I'm saying, in the right direction. Don Lady got history with Queen of the Ring and a lot of other places, man. People still anticipate her battles no matter how long she sit out or how long she take to come back. She's equally as fire, but I've seen more of Jade recently than I've seen of Don Lady, and I'm more confident in Jade taking the win, man. Shout out Cuzzo Jade.
Yeah, I got Merlin, man. I'm gonna say this though.
Yeah, she is honorary Merlin, right?
Jade is from Maryland, so I got Merlin on this one. I'm gonna say this though. I think Jade has a better pen. I think she's more creative with the punches. but I think Don Lady intensity, projection, and overall usage of the stage and performance is all checks for her over there. Yeah, I mean, I think that Jade, and I told Jade and Steens this when they battled Lou and Jazz, and I hope they understand more now after the fact. Shit like performance and charisma matters, especially now we got a 3-round battle. You can't get in your head because you losing to something that you don't feel like is adequate because it's not written as good. Because at the end of the day, this shit is a performing art. You know what I mean? So I need Jay to go up that joint and project, and don't fuck up your momentum by even stumbling. Have this shit, know this shit backwards and forwards for real. You know what I mean? I'm definitely rooting for Jade in this situation. You know what I mean? Not that I'm rooting against Don Lady at all. I know what she got as far as factors that make her able to win this battle, but I'm rooting for Jade because Jade is Maryland. She home team for real.
Yep.
And she's capable.
Bob.
She's capable. But I want to see her on this URL. This is that URL factor makes this very exciting.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, next up we have Fonz versus Myron.
Hey Slim, listen here, bro.
We'll be back.
I can't.
Jen running. She running.
I know, right? She took off, Slim. Nah, hey, listen, bro. I can't really call this one, bro. Like, Fonz is Fonz. Myron.
There's a bomb under your desk. Call the battle or die.
Shit. Listen, I know how to get home. Nah, this job tricky, man. I want to say Myron because I know how much this means to him. This is his reintroduction to URL, and Myron is fire to me. So I don't think he get the looks or the opponents that he deserves as far as in his career. And Fonz to me always feel like his back against the wall. He feel like niggas don't respect him. He feel like niggas don't, you know what I'm saying, give him credit for his talent and what he do. So he always got that kind of edge when he write or enter a battle. But I usually don't go against Fonz, man. Fonz don't unfollow me. So I got Mackk 2-1.
That nigga got Mackk 2-1.
Ask me again in 5 minutes.
I like it though. I'm not mad at it though. Okay, so for me, heavyweight matchup. Beautiful heavyweight matchup.
Hell yeah.
I got Fonz because Fonz understands URL and has proven that time and time again. Myron came to URL. We saw him battle Ryder. I can't remember if he had any other URL battles, but I know he battled Ryder. And it was a good battle. You know what I mean? But what we thought Myron was going to hit URL and take over. I hope that he studied what he did, maybe considered wrong, and is going to improve it. And I'm going to tell you what I think it is. Myron is a phenomenal battle rapper. We always compare him to Ill Will. The difference between Ill Will and Myron is believability. Not saying we don't believe Mackk. Mackk doesn't give us a reason to believe him. He doesn't really rap about his life or his Mackk got jokes, Mackk got bars, Mackk got punches, but he really don't get into the, you know what I mean, I sold this coke so white. Like, he don't get into his street stories. He don't really tell us about himself. You know what I mean? I think that's why he's such a hit at KOTD and places like that, because he doesn't really, you know what I mean, they don't really care about this street type of shit, the overly street type of shit. You know what I mean? Ill Will hops in all of those different pockets. Myron, not so much. You know what I mean? So I think in Fonz, a puncher, but he's a puncher that, like, he's very stern and very street, like he's the landlord. Like, this whole shit is my shit. You know what I mean? When we think of Myron, give me 3 words to describe Myron.
Funny as
That's
fuck.
the first one.
Yeah.
And I knew that
I was gonna say witty.
I knew that was gonna be the first one. And you probably knew that was gonna be the first one, so that's probably why you want to say something different. Because the first thing,
she just spoke before me.
Okay, but what I'm saying is, you know why I'm asking already. So like in a sense, it's like right. At the end of the day, the first thing we think about Myron is funny. First thing we think about Fonz is
puncher.
He hit hard.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Well, if all I do is punch and block it.
All I do is punch the nigga, block it. You know what I mean? And then at some point, when we think about Fonz, probably somewhere in them first 3 jumps, we gonna think of Cleveland. You know what I mean? Because he represents where he from so much. You know what I mean? He makes it clear that he from a rough place and a hard place, and he wears that on his back. Myron kinda, it seems to me, because I'm sure he lives in real life, that maybe battle rap is his escape, i.e. Twork. Twork, we know this nigga lives in real life, but he never raps about it in his bars. If you listen to his music, it's a whole different nigga than in his actual battle raps. You know what I mean? But Myron, you coming to URL, you gonna have to give us some reality in this motherfucker on the 29th or the 28th or whatever day this is. You know what I mean? For him to defeat Fonz, he's gonna have to give us something that he hasn't been known to do. He's gonna have to tap into that. He can't just be funny Mackk. It's not gonna work at URL. We gonna still love you, and it's still gonna be a good battle, but you know what we want. You know what we want over here. You know what I mean? So you're gonna have to show, you're gonna have to do that, bro. You're gonna have to do that. For real.
I am so glad that I went to make tea when I did, because if I didn't, you would have shot over my whole prediction, and I would have had to change my mind at the end of it. You just broke that. You're good. You just broke that down. So I didn't think of that factor, right? And I do think Myron's humor, right, can do some to kind of neutralize some of Fonz's punching power, but he's not going to be able to clown him super effectively, I don't think, in a way that works, because Fonz does have that believability. I think hopefully
it's like when Ali, you seen the Ali movie and Ali was all talking all that shit to Sonny Liston, talking all this rhyming shit. Sonny Liston just looked at him and said, "Shut the fuck up." Straight like shut the fuck up. Like, you know what I mean? I don't know. You know, some niggas not impressed.
No, I think it's going to be an amazing battle. Even if, I think it's going to be a great battle. Like you said at the beginning, 2 heavyweights. That Ali and Liston comparison was a great one all the way through. You made it. I'm going to go switching my prediction to Fonz. While I do think Myron can counter some of what Fonz has, he has to have something else. I think you're right, to beat him on this stage. But yeah,
Mackk still bring that P impression though. Bring that. That shit is golden. We love that.
Nah, that shit is perfect.
Make sure you do that P impression though, nigga. For real.
Next up, we have Next versus New Jerzey Twork.
Next 3-0. Next 3-0.
Hey, go ahead.
How my man Next be doing this fuck? next 3-0. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? Motherfuck.
Yeah. Yeah, I feel the same.
Fucking URL, dog. Do you know the trailer was made with me in it and never got dropped the day that Twork backed out and Next agreed? The trailer came out the next day.
That's wow. Man, they had that shit in the tuck.
Nah, in all seriousness though, it's Twork battle to lose, man. This is Twork's battle to lose. I got love for Next. I'm happy Next got this battle. Don't get this shit fucked up. You know what I mean? Next has wanted this battle. Next got this battle. I do not know if this is the right place for, like, Next might have needed this to be on the West. You know what I mean? Just to have like all his components in place, because he hasn't reached
home court advantage.
He has, obviously this is outside, so you know it's a big name versus a not so big name, but he hasn't reached the stature yet to really overcome Twork at home. You know what I mean? And you know, both of them are punchers, but then you know you gotta add the intangibles. You gotta add the fact that Twork can jump over Shotgun Suge. He's that type of performer. You gotta add the strapped in, will shake a room soon as he says. You gotta add the shook his pride, won't shake a room. You gotta add all of that, because unfortunately Next doesn't have any of that yet. You know what I mean? He just has the bars. He has the bars, and he's going to show off, and he's going to walk. He's going to get it. But this is Twork's battle to lose. And what I mean by that is, if Twork brings 3 consistent rounds which is what the reason why he backed out of my situation is because he said he really couldn't think of nothing to write for me. You know what I mean? I can't think of nothing bad to say. I'm not really motivated, and I feel like you are. So I know how that's going to end up. It's going to be a bad look for me. You know what I mean? So make sure you make that worth it. Make sure taking me off this motherfucking card is worth it. Because if he go up there and choke, now I got to take it personal. Because you could have let me kick your ass for that. Yeah, I mean, for real, seriously. If he goes in there and lets Next defeat him at home when all odds are against Next, shout out to Next for being able to do that if he does that. But I gotta take that personal, nigga. You could have let me come up off. If you gonna let anybody come up, let it be a homie. So what I suggest is, what I think we're gonna get is a fully prepared Twork. And I think the Next is going to go in there and maybe still have a stock raiser performance. You know what I mean? Like real sick. You know what I mean? I think that they saying that was the battle of the year. I think that we could get something like that out of this. It's going to be a beautiful battle, but I got Twork winning clear.
Yeah, I've also got Twork with a pretty clear win. Simply, I think as well, Next has that imitation Twork connotation. Like people say he's an imitation Twork. He does have some similar mannerisms, aggression, performance. He does have, some similar things, some similar qualities.
That last bar, that last line, that last
delivery
line emphasis. Yeah, I mean that's definitely
that staple. Inflection there on the voice. Like there are some similarities, and when you've got master versus student type thing, when you've got the originator or the peak of that style. Even if you say they've got the same style, let's avoid the comparison, right? You say they've got the same style, they do some very similar things. Twork does it to the nth degree, to a way that we've never seen before. Like if he comes, and he's also then got that on him. Like people say you sound like me. People like, fuck you. Like I can't have you up
Funny
here.
thing is, Next walked up to Twork.
Yeah, I saw that.
And this is the video that got me kicked off the fucking card because they recorded this in Miami. Next walked up to Twork and said, "You sound like me," which is hilarious. You know what I mean? But that's a hell of a way to address it. Like
way to piss me off. Like like careful kind of what you wish for. That might bring out the best / worst in Twork, and it not be good for you. But I do think I agree with you that I think he Next doesn't have to win this to come out of it and get his flowers. Like I don't think he needs to beat Twork to raise his stock at all. And I think this could be a very exciting battle for sure. Twork, we need 3 clean rounds. We need you to continue the ascendancy you're on, because the minute Twork starts stumbling again, choking, you're not having that, people are going to be quick to pile on. So,
and that's why I wasn't mad at him, because as a homie, I don't want that for his brand, because I was 3 rounds in and them shits was vicious. So if he thought that he wasn't motivated and was going to go up there and stumble and shit, protect your brand, because your brand is significantly bigger than mine. And I got love for you. So
yeah, man, I ain't even gonna be super long with it, man. I got Twork for the same reasons, man. Focused, locked in, no stumbles, no chokes. Twork is difficult, you know what I'm saying, for anybody to stand in front of. But let's not get it twisted though. Hungry, motivated. I've been wanting this battle. Next could be a problem too, though. You know what I'm saying? If they both get through their material flawlessly, then, you know what I'm saying, whoever has the more moments or the better moments is anybody battle, man. But I definitely got Twork at home. Shout out to Next, though, because he definitely earned the battle. You know what I'm
saying? Next got that drug talk now, too. I like he been adding that drug talk to his shit.
Yeah. I saw that. But you know what, though? I feel like since he battled Rum, he been like, you know what I'm saying? Let me add little shit.
Yeah. Or he coming up. Could be life experience. Just running into new things and new situations and putting a little hair on his chest.
Shout out to all of that, man. But it's gonna be a fire battle, because Next don't duck no wreck, he don't duck no smoke. He gonna talk his shit. He gonna be in your face, in your ear, and Twork the same way, man. I just hope we get the Twork that we know and love, man. So this shit could be a classic.
Woo!
What happened?
Shot.
It goes through you, right? You have to, yeah, a little pulse of electricity. Next up, moving on back to the ladies, we have Miss Hustle versus Myverse in one of the most beautiful battles ever. First thing I have to say about this, URL, release the ladies volume 10 card. It's been long enough now. We don't even have a gosh darn trailer. What are you doing?
Fact.
Like, you had a whole ladies card. You whole spotlighted them. Super dope. We appreciate it. I love the look you're giving the women. Release the files. Let us see the work. Like, I'm dying to see the Myverse and Flames battle. Like, I'm dying to see it. I heard a lot. I feel like I can't even predict this battle safely without seeing that. Myverse has got recent work out there that will impact predictions. We need to see that for lots of reasons. But we need that ladies volume 10 card, man. You playing with the ladies. Stop playing with them, man. Like,
you heard what she said.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm gonna go with Miss Hustle.
That's the headline right there. Jen threatens URL. Stop fucking playing with me.
Man, Sifo and stop playing.
Birdman voice. Yeah, I've got Miss Hustle on this one without seeing Myverse's recent work. It's kind of difficult to predict. I'm glad that she seems to be a feature on the ladies roster now. She's back outside, so to speak. We know to an extent what she can do, but I think in her battle, was it Cheddar? She had the one rounder against. You could see that she'd really worked on some of the criticisms of her style, of the, the backpack rap type thing, King of the Dot kind of style. Like, I think she'd worked on some of those, worked on flow a little bit and delivery. But Miss Hustle is like, she's so explosive. She's going to come and punch your head off. She's going to physically dominate. She's going to, in terms of performance, like, she's a crazy performer. Yeah, I've got Hustle pretty clear because I'm hearing great things about Myverse's last performance, but I haven't seen it. Going off what I know of Myverse, I think, yeah, Hustle takes it 2-1 pretty clear, but I think Myverse is motivated and hungry in a different way. Like, she's like, that chip on your shoulder going in factor can be big. So yeah, I want this. I think this is going to be a great battle. I think it's going to be great. I think, yeah, Myverse is going to be I don't know, because I haven't seen her last battle, so that's all I got to say on that. URL, release the damn files.
I got this being battle of the night, man. We know what Hustle gonna take it to. I don't think the people know that Myverse can meet her there though. Yeah, I mean, I don't think the people remember Myverse versus Bonnie, and we didn't see Myverse versus Flames First yet, lady. Which they saying was battle of the night. Then Myverse versus Bonnie was super talked about when it happened. Myverse kind of meets you there. Like, she kind of meets you there. RX versus Myverse. I like that battle. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I like that.
Myverse kind of meets you there. So I think that the thing about it is Myverse gets doubted so much because I don't know why. I don't know why she gets doubted so much, but it's almost like she's always the B-side in the situation. Yeah, I mean, people expect her to lose going in, and when she doesn't lose and it becomes a good battle, people don't give her the credit that she deserves going out. So it's always a question mark going into the next one instead of giving her the credit that she's actually earned. Maybe it's because she isn't in the ring as often. But instead of talking about Myverse not battling that much, or she can't do this or can't do that, let's start pointing out the bad Myverse battles. Because I can't think of none off top.
Mm.
Yeah, I mean, let's start thinking about it like that. She don't be letting us down like that. I think that she can stand up against Miss Hustle. Miss Hustle, though, is the co-Wody right now. Until it's voted, right now it's her and Jazz at the top. And I think that we gotta, consider that when we doing a prediction at the top of 2023. You know what I mean? I think this is her battle to lose. I think that Myverse can come in there because people don't give her credit. She might come in on some shock value shit and take a round or two and get a win out this situation. But I'm expecting Hustle because Hustle set the bar so high for herself. I'm expecting her to go in there and get the win. Yeah, I mean. Britt say Wild said versus trash.
I'm just writing. I was so confused.
I don't know why people say that. She just needs to battle. Oh, I think maybe she mean versus isn't trash. I was about to say, damn.
Like Britt say, wow, I've never seen you say so much.
Always so positive, God.
You see how one word could throw the whole joint off. Nah, I got Hustle, man. I feel like Hustle was a little bit. I don't want to say more visible because Myverse definitely is seen more than she heard in regards to battle rap. You know what I'm saying? Myverse she don't be in the spaces a lot. She don't be involved in the politics. She don't do the arguing back and forth. And that's the type of stuff that after you have a good performance could make people rally up and kind of be on your side. You know what I'm saying? Aside from you being fire already. You know
I think they hating on her. I think it's because she's so pretty or
could be.
Or so soft. Because she talks shit, but she's soft spoken at the same time. Exactly. You know what I mean? Like she.
I think there's definitely an element of that, but I think it's more the outside factor where everybody sort of, in the last few years, Myverse hasn't battled, and some of it has been kind of it's principled. She wants more from just like she doesn't want to just she kind of she's got a brand outside of battle rap. She's doing big things outside. She's successful in that, and she kind of wants to take some elements in of ownership and she wants more than what's being offered.
People look at it like entitlement. Some people look at it like entitlement. What did you really do in the ring? And she's looking at it like, well, my brand and my numbers are bigger than all y'all. So what can you really say to me? And both sides are accurate and all that. Yeah, you know what I mean. But what I'm kind of speaking to is the fans who are supposed to be fans of battle rap and not fans of their favorite battle rapper's narrative. What battles
it's
was
the outside thing? That's what I'm saying. It's the fact. It's the what have you done for me lately? She's talking to women who have put in a lot of work, and it's very easy in recent years, it's very easy for them to turn around and dismiss her by saying you're not even outside, your voice doesn't count.
I feel you, but I don't know.
I'm just kind of saying, I think that's what it is.
She had the
battle rap is what have you done for me lately?
She had Cheddar Flames last year. She had RX the year before. So
RX wasn't the year before. RX was like pre-pandemic. This is the thing. Like
RX was
pre-pandemic? I'm sure RX was pre-pandemic. I'm sure it was.
It was during caffeine time. I know caffeine.
It was before caffeine. I haven't seen I've seen because I'm 4 years in myself. I haven't seen Myverse in an active period. Mm-hmm. So I haven't seen kind of backlash to her while she's been active. I see the backlash while she's inactive.
I see what you're saying.
When was this?
Now, respectfully, nobody can say in Myverse bar. I could give you 10 battle rappers, and I give you $100 if you could think of a bar for all 10 of them off top. That game only works when people want it to work.
It came out on King of the Dot on 3rd of February 2022.
Yeah, I thought it was the year before last.
Yeah, no, it's at least.
If it came out in February 2022, that would put it in 2021.
If it came out in 22, that would put it in the future.
No, that would put it in 21 when it happened.
No, it.
Then you just say it
happened. It came out. The battle dropped in 2022. Sorry. I'm saying 2022. I'm reading 2020, and I'm wondering why everyone's so confused.
Oh, okay.
2020. I displaced numbers. It came out in February 2020.
Okay, yeah. Then it happened in 19. Yeah, facts. Yeah, damn.
I think it actually happened in February 2020, or around that time. The the outside interviews are from February 2020, so it was around then.
Okay.
Which is kind of
that still was years ago.
Yeah,
so I guess that makes sense. I mean, everybody gets that. Everybody who takes time off is gonna get that extra speculation. So. You know what I mean?
And a lot of the ladies were putting in work. There were all of a sudden all these kind of shots for the ladies, caffeine cards, caffeine plates.
Shout out Shuni, she kicked that shit off.
That's it.
Yeah, that's a fact though. That is a fact. Plus she cute though. You know what I mean? Somebody don't like that.
That can always factor in. Yeah,
somebody don't like that.
Yeah. Okay. Did you finish, Spiff? Sorry, because
No, I was saying I got hustle, and then y'all kind of backed up my whole Myverse point too with why I think people feel the way they feel about her, but also saying that when she raps, she rap. You know what I'm saying? Like extremely well. So
Does
we gonna see
RX
how
get
this
that
goes.
stigma then?
I think RX is outside a little more than Myverse, so I don't think she get the.
yeah, I don't think she has been necessarily in the past year, but I think prior to that, she was more active than RX. RX has, I think, a different. She was attacked for her, or not attacked. She was like her biggest critique was her delivery.
Facts,
Yeah,
That
that's
was
fact.
yeah.
always the
Yeah, I
thing
got
that
yeah.
people.
They one stigma at
So,
a time. You right.
yeah, yeah, yeah.
One stigma at a time.
But yeah, I agree with you. This could be another, male card with, or another card where the women's battles, kind
I
of
want that to happen.
outshines.
I want that to happen for
Mm.
real. On this
Yeah.
specific battle, I want this to be the battle of the night. Yeah,
All
I mean,
right. So you're not surprised, Henny. This is the final battle on the card, number 6, and oh my goody gosh, we have
Oh my.
the return at home versus Tru Foe. I'm excited about this one.
it seemed like I always go against Tru Foe, and Foe always either prove me wrong or make it a good battle.
Mm.
But Av is the only nigga that gave me a clear loss in a 3-round battle, and he gave me that clear loss in Virginia. And this battle was in Virginia. Yo, shout out Foe, because he defeated Overhead. He got Geechee out of there, and I predicted him losing both of those battles. I don't know what other battles I might have predicted him losing where he proved me wrong, but you had to prove me wrong again on this one, big dog. And I'm rooting for you to do well. I know you're gonna do incredible, but like I said, this nigga defeated me in VA. I know what he do in VA. I know what he's capable of just being Av. I seen what he do in Cali versus Cali niggas. It's VA at home Av. Welcome back in a sense. It's not really welcome back, but it because of the hype and the way battle rap runs on the 1 week cycle. Pause because I said it like it was a motherfucking battle rap is a bitch. Sometimes it is. Yeah, I mean, but at the end of the day, I got Av, man. I got Av, and I'm not apologetic about it either. I got Av in this battle, but I would love to see Tru Foe come here. He a warrior, and he always give that war, and I want him to come and give that exact feel, because as long as he continues to give that, win, lose, or draw, he leaving out with more fans.
That's a fact.
Win, lose, or draw, his stock rises. Win, lose, or draw, the trenches fuck with the war dog, man. Real shit.
Yeah. No, that's a fact. I was super excited watching him versus O-Red. Like he brings that feel, right? And when he takes out, I feel like sometimes he's guilty of having some dry spots, some fillerish sort of stuff, some stuff that doesn't hit. It doesn't seem up to caliber with the rest of his stuff, and it causes momentum losses. And while you have high points, you also have low points, rather than kind of steady increase or just continuous momentum like that. But versus O-Red, man, I was in here just going crazy. I want to see that Tru Foe, because like you said, you're up against it on paper. You are up against it. Like, I don't think it's any shame to be the underdog against Av, full stop. But on the underdog against Av, on his fake comeback, whatever, fake welcome home, whatever it is, and Andy's at home. Like, on paper, you're really up against it, and it's no slight to you if the predictions favor Av heavily, because we know what Av does. He's done it consistently, and it's so hard to beat when he's up there on form, just consistently punching your head off. I think this could be a great battle for Tru Foe. I think, like we said with Next, I don't think he has to win for his stock to rise either. So I'm going with Av in a war, because like you said, the war dog is a warrior.
Yeah.
So yeah.
Same, man. I got Av, man, but I got it being a fight though. I don't got this being no walk in the park. I don't got it being no 30. Foe gonna fight. what I'm saying? Because Foe done been in there against the Pens. He done been in there against the believability bullies and all that. You know what I'm saying? So you know what it is.
Believability bullies. I like that.
Am I a believability bully?
Definitely.
I don't want to be a bully.
Nah, it's a good thing. It's a good thing. Battle rap is, bullies are allowed over here.
Yeah,
we coin all the phrases over here. You know that.
Beloved bullies.
This is Battle of the Night B right here. This Battle of the Night B right here for me. Yeah. You know what I mean? I would love to see any battle be Battle of the Night, but if I'm predicting just looking at the paper, some of these joints look clearer than others, and some of these joints look like real fucking fights. And this joint, it look like it look great. You know what I mean? It look great. Shout out to the whole outside card, day 1 and day 2. Shout out to URL for doing this, because as I look down this card, a lot of these fit that outside concept. A lot of these guys wouldn't be getting these shots otherwise. I love that. You know what I mean? That being said, I think we already went past Do We Care time.
We did, yeah.
And all that. So I guess that's been the motherfucking show for the day. Appreciate everybody pulling up and all that, sticking with it. Slizzy, my nigga. I seen a lot of people who pull up on the regular, and I just want to let y'all know I appreciate y'all. Go ahead, sign us out and shit.
Yeah, make sure all the regulars, first timers, hate watchers, whoever, make sure you come back Wednesday, 9 p.m. right here on Battle Rap Trap for the very best part of your Battle Rap Day.
Oh yeah, Lil Brown, salute, Boss Man, salute, Slizzy Love. We out.
King of the slick top. Hey, call me Lord of the Chain, God of the wristwatch. Fashion be your movie, I'm cool.